folks. It is currently July 26th, approximately 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hope our creators keeping you well and safe wherever you are in the world. Please make sure to hit that like button and share these across other platforms so we can let people know what's going on out in our solar system and the effects it can have here on Earth. If you happen to be new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell in case we do have any critical future updates. This morning we're just going to do a little coverage. As we can see, we're starting off here at spaceweatherlive.com at our solar flares, and things have really calmed down. We are actually right now living in a constant state of low B flux, which is actually a nice little breather from where we were before. We're going to have a breather here for about a week, between a week to probably 12 days. So between 7 to 12 days we'll have a little bit of a breather, and we should start seeing the sun ramp back up again. We'll get back up into living in this C flare. And yeah, that's when things are going to get a little more interesting. I do want to take note of something though. 3 days ago, actually it would have been on the 24th, 3 days ago we had a flare. In fact, I actually remember covering that on the 24th and said that we had some incoming. Well, here it is. It actually arrived. As you can see down here in the purple, even though it's at -5, it was bouncing between 5 and 6. We actually did have an event last night, or early this morning, 1:37 a.m. Started, looks like right around 1 a.m., 1:19 UTC time, and carried on till about 1:51, almost 2 a.m. UTC time. Now granted, this is a small impact, a small event, but I did say that it was incoming. I noticed from that second that second halo from that first one. And then as you can see, here was the initial shock, and then you can also see that it rose. You can see our temperature came up. Whoop, look at where it came from. It came from down here all the way up here. We got pretty warm, folks. And then you can see our speed actually had a little jump, and then as it carried on, like, oh, okay, that's it. Guess what? No, it wasn't. It was all over the place scattered. Look at this. 629. And then what is this one up here? This little smack. Where are we at? Come on, get up here. It's pretty high. It actually bounces on it every once in a while. Oh, come on. Anyways, we got up over 700. I think it was like 727 kilometers per second. Doesn't really want to get on there. This little turd. Oh well, it's like 727 kilometers per second. But also, check out our density. See that? 82 centimeters cubed of plasma. Now granted, that's just for a short brief time, but holy crap, folks. I mean, that kind of tells you that something happened there, obviously. And then check out our phi. Phi goes way up, and then it slams way down. So yeah, we actually just about got into an event mode again here, right around 10:30 a.m. UTC time. So, how is that? Well, happened to be watching a particular channel that I mentioned a couple of days ago, and he never mentioned this. Coming over and checking this out, our KP4 index, this has got me a little suspicious. Shows our estimated planetary KP is at a KP4. But when you come down here and you look at College Station, it's a KP3. Fredericksburg is a KP2. And then Boulder is at a KP3. So how did they get a planetary KP4 if everybody else is at 3s and 2s? Oh no, Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Now how I knew that was coming, folks, I'm going to show you right here. Not only did somebody actually forget to mention it, but like I feel that they completely ignored it. And as you can see, you're going to see the explosion here in 3 different ones. Here's the first eruption and then the second wave. Here's the first one and the second. First and the second. Well, the sun actually erupted, its main eruption off the backside of the sun. But the impact, the severity of it was so severe that it affected our sun's surface that we see. And so it actually shed, you know, kind of like a big impact went, and it kind of shook out. And we actually had some coming our direction, and that's what we actually saw. So why would someone not, on other channels that has a channel that has a lot of subs, not mention the first one or the second? There's the first and the second. Why would you not do that? Let's back this up so we can really see it. I'm going to back this one up here. You see the second wave? You can see the first one here. There's the first one, and here's the second one right here. You guys see it's expanding? There's 2 of them. So why would that not get mentioned? You can see the ring right here. You can see it moving. Why would it not get mentioned? And then the same thing goes for this one. You can see two of them very clearly on this one as well. Let's get there. Whoop. There you go. You got your first one and your second one. I don't know. Some people are slipping. See your true colors shining through. I see them. Now granted, the impact on our planet was quite small and it was short-lived, but it's still worth a mention in my opinion. We're taking a quick look at our Russian model for our Schumann in Tomsk, Russia, and as we can see we had some pretty powerful spikes. We got up to 65 here on the 24th. 25th looks like we got to about 40. Well, where is that at? I'd say about 48, 49. And today it looks like things are relatively calm. We're dancing right around 15 to 16. In fact, let's actually see what this thing actually wants to tell us. It says, oh, about 12. So not too far off. Coming over here and checking out our Italian model. Today we don't have a whole lot going, but you can see there was yesterday. Now remember what I've told you guys. When they do this little slow increase like this, it's usually indicative of lightning from a thunderstorm, right? These are lightning strikes. So this is lightning strike. Why did it all of a sudden just shoot straight up like a brick wall? Remember what I told y'all? CERN. This is all from CERN. Now, we're going to change gears a little bit here. We're going to come over here to our volcanoes and earthquakes. Folks, for those of you who don't know, this monstrosity has started firing off. Sakurajima volcano in Japan. And it is glorious. Here we're going to watch a little clip from it. Here we can see just in Japan raised alert for Sakurajima stratovolcano to level 5 on a 5-point scale for the first time following a previous eruption. Evacuations ordered to have been put in place. Thank goodness for that, right? Like I said, it went off gloriously. Look at all this lava that is just spewing out and just throwing all over. Folks, something we have to keep in mind, when we start taking solar impacts from coronal mass ejections, or even ribbons of plasma, it's like the Earth is a punching bag, and it's the fist. So not only do we have the initial impact of what happens, but also it's gonna actually stimulate earthquakes and volcanoes, because it impacts our Earth. We have tectonic plates, and that's the weak points. So as it reverberates and bounces back, the Earth is going to move, the tectonic plates are going to shift a little bit, we're going to have some volcanic activity. But remember, keep your eyes open, no fear, love is the only way forward. So the wolf out.